Hey, to me, Raj Baddhan here for BizAsiaLive.com. Now, as you know, then, we like to bring to you the biggest stars when it comes to TV, film, and of course, all other genres as well. And someone who's been making quite a lot of buzz, as he always does, it is none other than Karan Wahi, who joins me here. Karan, it is so amazing to see you at long last.
I'm just glad I can see you finally, other than your Twitter account.
And not on the phone.
It's quite the race to be on your Twitter account and on the phone with you.
Karan, it's really good to connect with you. I know that you're making a lot of buzz, quite literally because of Bigg Buzz on Voot.
Yeah.
How exciting is this opportunity and to be hosting the much awaited series on Voot?
It's great, man. It's like all of us know how much Bigg Boss is loved all over the world. Everyone loves a piece of someone else's life and someone else's drama. So I feel it's great because after these guys are in the house and every week they get evicted.
Yep.
Bigg Boss is all about basically having a conversation. It's actually a sit-down kind of a show where you'll have a conversation of anyone and everyone who gets evicted that week. Get to know their stories, get to know what they feel, why do they feel they were not supported by the fans, or why do they feel what other people are doing is right or wrong. And at the same time, we're giving the fans, the asli fans of Bigg Boss, a chance to come on the show. So they'll be there digitally with us, so that they can tell the contestants what they liked, what they did not like, and give them their perspective and ask and win some prizes, because I'm going to be asking a lot of questions every week about Bigg Boss, just to see how much people love Bigg Boss.
Karan, the good thing about this show is that we get to see the contestants in the house, but once they've left the house, we only get to know about the interviews, or we get to hear about them through, press interviews. But this will be like the kind of official home for you to actually interact with them on the official platform, which is Voot. So that's why I think in that way, it's going to be a great access and a great insight to the contestants. I mean, so it must be quite exciting for you as well when you're watching Bigg Boss.
I am actually. I'm very excited because I'll literally be the second person that they'll see after they're out. So it'll be Salman sir. And then after they get out of that set, my set is right next to that set. So they open the door and they think that they're going out, but they're not going to go out. They're coming to me, and we can probably do anything with them. We can probably pull a prank on them, telling them that the world's over and Salman sir and I are the only two people who are left outside. And they just might get freaked out, but I think it's just probably it's like a sister concern to the show, the main show. And it also, like you said, it's great to have a concept where you still know what these guys are doing post the show.
I was going to say, in the UK, when Big Brother was airing in the UK, we had a program called Big Brother's Little Brother. Then we also had other spin-off shows as well. And it's great that finally in India they're also doing something similar, which you're going to be known as, because they were very popular. These other kind of sister shows, as you called them.
I'm sure. I feel because I think there is so much buzz around Bigg Boss itself, there's so much that people want to know, and eventually what happens is we see the masaledar 1 hour in their 24-hour journey in the house. So what happens in the other 23 hours, probably we could get out when they come to me. They could spill some really shocking beans out there and probably change the perspective of the game for the fans.
Yeah, indeed. And can you also tell us, are you watching Bigg Boss 14 at the moment? I'm sure you are, because you're doing a lot of research.
It's my homework, but it is my homework. I have to watch it. And I think it is actually the first time that I'm glued to it every single day of my life. And I feel it's, now that I'm watching it every day, you learn so much more about each and every contestant. You learn learn about their personalities. Somehow you know them in and out. So I feel it's a great season that has just begun. The world was in lockdown, and I think these boys and girls who've gone inside, I think there's nothing different to what the outside world was. But I think it's going to be definitely tougher and hopefully bigger.
Karan, I know you're not going to tell me who your favorite is in the house so far, but is there one person that you're looking at quite closely and you're monitoring that person more close than the others?
See, I have a lot of friends in there, so I've become very neutral also because now I'm the host for Bigg Buzz, so I'd rather be neutral. But I'm very, I'm very curious about Rahul Vaidya. I know him personally. He's been the goofy man right now in the show. I'm also very, very curious about Nikita Tamboli because the kind of audacity that she has to do what she's doing. I just salute her. Like, I'm like, dude, I would, like, if I was in the house, I would never have the balls to do or say what she says because I would just be like, be embarrassed. And I'll be like, okay, fair, 7 items a day. Okay, give me 2, maybe 1. But to have the audacity to say 7, that's what I love about Bigg Boss.
She gets away with it because she comes across as the baby, or the cuteness comes out.
I don't know. I think she also probably, sometimes we feel that she's probably more irritating for the other contestants. But I think this behavior probably makes her more interesting for the viewer, because the viewer would love to have a contestant like that in the house. Yep. Who keeps everyone popping. Like, it's madness.
I agree, because her show reel, the video that was played when Salman introduced her to the house, even that was quite like, what? Okay, is this person actually going to go into the house? So there were some kind of shock values, and that's what I like. I mean, I was tweeting about Nikki. I said Nikki's one of my favorites in the house. Karan, you mentioned that there's obviously friends of yours that have gone into the house. Is there any friend of yours that you can tell us that is not being themselves, or is they acting a little bit different to how you know them?
Not till now, because I think as much as I've known most of them, also what I feel, it's too early for any of them to actually show a very different side. Because even if they're like faking it out there, unfortunately, I feel when you're under cameras 24/7, there will be a part of you that will come out that will be true. Also, I feel these are not their personalities. These are probably a part of their personalities, because in real life, outside the house, they don't stay under surveillance, or they don't stay the way that they're staying right now. Like, I know the seniors also personally, and the seniors are showing a side of theirs, which is definitely them. But they're just not, that's not all of them. It's probably like a perspective of them, like how Siddharth's the strict one. Hina is like, depends on how her mood is. Gauhar is like being really, really sweet to the newbies. So I feel this is just a part of their life. And I feel like everyone was asking me about Jasmine, that she's crying. And I was like, she is emotional. She was crying all the time on Khatron Ke Khiladi with me. So this is actually the real Khatron Ke Khiladi.
She was crying when, was it the clothes, when she had to wash her own clothes, which was quite hilarious to watch. But as a viewer, it's entertainment.
Yeah. It is because, I think it is because, if we were in her place, I would probably not cry, but I would laugh, because I would be like, dude, I don't know how to do this.
I agree completely. Karan, I also want to ask you, have you not thought about, you've done obviously Khatron Ke Khiladi, which was earlier this year, but what about plans for Bigg Boss for you? Would you not ever get your life under that microscope?
See, 14 years I've somehow managed to escape the pressure, I should say, from people around me that go, or like, people asking me to come on the show. But I just feel my initial years, I said no, because I just did not want to be there, because I didn't find that place for me. But I think in the last few years, I've just realized that, I think I'm just too much of a private person. I don't want people to invade my privacy to the level that it would be in Bigg Boss. Because that's the format of the show. I don't want to lose some fans when they see me how I look in the morning brushing my teeth. So I'm just scared of that aspect. And I feel the other thing also is that Bigg Boss always comes during the October-November time. And luckily, I've always been working. So for all the people out there who wanted me in the show, I think this is the closest I'll come to Bigg Boss. I am a part of Bigg Boss, but I'm still not in the house. So I think I'm happy about it.
Yeah, but you know, like how you are enjoying the fact that other people are, watching Bigg Boss, and we're obviously, evaluating their every move in the house. You're enjoying it as well. We're enjoying it. And then what about, obviously, when people ask you personal questions, because obviously we know you're in a relationship, there's obviously that side to you as well. Everyone's got their own personal side. So how do you feel being in the public eye when you get that kind of attention? And obviously the attention goes to your family and to your other half.
I feel I love that aspect about me, because I think that's the very reason I actually got into the business because I love the fame. Yes, I understand it reaches my family and also my girlfriend, but I feel we're in the digital era, and you can't stop anyone and everyone becoming a paparazzi now. So all you can do is you can give out as much as you want and hope that people are satisfied, and if they're not, then we'll give them more later.
Yeah, I agree. Karan, literally, I'd love to talk to you even longer, because you know how much I love talking to you. I do want to quickly ask you before you go, though, about your future plans, because I know that you are planning on coming to London. I know you're working on a few projects. What's happening with anything in terms of future work beside your work with Voot?
So this week or in 10 days, my short film releases on Disney Plus Hotstar. It's called The Intruder. I shot that prior the lockdown happened. Prior to the lockdown happened, I have to shoot the show in London, which I had to actually shoot in November. But now I feel it's shifted to January for protocol reasons. I have an ad that released the day before yesterday. A Men Will Be Men, which has been taken really, really well. That's a funny one. Also, I'm doing a few other things besides acting. I'm coming up with an app, a game app. So wow. Okay. I'm just trying to do a lot of things while I'm in Mumbai.
Karan, I just want to say thank you so much for your time. Let's catch up very, very soon again. I've literally got 30 seconds before I go on the radio, but I'll catch you soon. All the best with Bigg Buzz.
Take care, buddy. Thanks a lot. Stay safe.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.